Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the Lawmaster here, and welcome back to another Rocket League video. And in this one, guys, oh boy, do I have a very big announcement for you. The awesome guys over at Psyonix, the very ones behind Rocket League, just put out an official announcement of the next crate, the Champion Series 5 crate. That's right, guys. Now, this one is a ton different from the others and is completely unique, and I'm going to tell you all about it here in a little bit, but overall, it is crazy. Now, before I get into it, I have to say one thing, and that is simply that I predicted the date of this announcement freaking exactly. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, and you honestly should for the best high-quality Rocket League memes and news, but basically, I predicted the exact date of this announcement, and you know, I'm just pretty freaking proud of myself for that. But anyways, guys, we are going to be going through every single thing that they announced today, so you know exactly what is going on here. And again, guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below, and without further ado, let's get into it here. Alright guys, so first of all, I will say that we didn't get any other news on the next update, but I can tell you pretty much 100% that we will be getting it next month around the 7th to the 10th. However, with this announcement, all of the news that they gave us was based on this new crate, which they took a very, very unique approach with, and is kind of controversial. I mean, I'm not sure if I like it, and I will tell you exactly my opinion at the end of the video, but again, it is just very unique. So basically, what they decided to do with the Champion Series 5 crate is make it a complete player's choice crate. So yeah, unfortunately, that does not mean that they just made a bunch of new items and you get to choose from those. They instead decided to make this crate sort of like a throwback crate, and they're pretty much letting people vote on which items from the past crates, so the ones in C1 through C4, they're letting people choose exactly which items they want from those crates to be in this next C5 one. So to kind of put it simply, it's going to be a complete mashup of previous items put into this new crate, so we're not really getting anything new here. So yeah, you're probably already thinking that it's a little bit disappointing, and it kind of is, but it is sort of a cool idea. But anyways, getting into how the voting exactly works here, I'll walk you through every single thing about it, like which items are up to vote on, and kind of like what we'll probably see in the next crate. But anyways, to start out here, when you go over to the voting page, and I will leave a link down below in the description if you want to go there after the video, but pretty much when we start off here, it's a little odd, but I'm not sure if we're going to get any rare decals. Just by looking at the options that we have to vote on, there isn't a single section that lets you vote on rare decals. And also, it's really interesting, but they don't mention any rare decals in the description either. So what we can take from that is a very first in Rocket League history, and that is that we will be getting a crate without any rare decals at all. Now, overall, this is going to be really weird just for the fact that I have no clue how this is going to mess with the odds of getting items. I mean, I'm just really hoping that Psyonix keeps the odds of this crate as similar as they can to the previous crates just to keep things normal, but I'm going to be expecting that the imports are higher are going to be exactly as rare as they were in the past, and that the new very rare decals will simply take the slots of the very rare and the rare decals in the previous crates. Now, as for what you can vote on for these very rare decals, this is actually very interesting. Instead of having animated decals just for the normal cars that are in the game, you can instead choose from 3 animated decals for some of the import battle cars that we got in the previous crates. So yeah, this is actually really cool, and this is something that I'm really excited for. Now, to put it simply how the voting works for this one, there are 4 import battle cars that you can vote for, and then choose one of 3 very rare decals to be included. So the import cars that are included in this list are actually the ones that are the most popular, and we have the Octane ZSR, the Dominus GT, the Breakout Type S, and then finally the Takumi RXT. Now, the decals that you can then vote on for these cars, and it's the same 3 for every one, you get a choice between Distortion, Dot Matrix, and then finally Snakeskin, which is again one of my favorite very rare decals. So yeah, that section's pretty simple and isn't really one that most people are concerned with, but as we start to move into the import battle cars, this is where it takes it up to the next level. So in this next crate, we aren't going to get just 1 battle car, and we aren't going to get even just 2 battle cars. We are instead going to get 3 of them. Yeah, so of course the choices that you have for this one are the Breakout Type S, the Dominus GT, the Octane ZSR, the Roadhog XL, the Takumi RXT, and finally the X-Devil Mark II. So this is going to be really interesting. I have absolutely no clue how trade-ups would work for this, and it might be fairly freaking confusing, considering that you're probably going to have to keep track of which crates your imports are from. But again, I don't really know how that's going to work out, and we're probably going to have to wait until we get it in the next update. Now, moving on again here to the final thing that you get to vote on, and this is the thing that most people are interested in here. These are the exotic wheels. I don't really like this. Now, the wheels that you get to choose, and you only get to choose 2, like per usual with the other crates, and you get to go through all of them: the ARAs, the Discotheque, the Lightning wheels, the Lobos, the Loopers, the Photons, the Pulses, and finally the Zombas. So yeah, I do not like this. I do not like it one bit, because just by bringing back 2 of these wheels, not only is it kind of boring considering that you don't get any new wheels to go after for this new update, but it's also, depending on which 2 of these are picked, it is going to lower the prices of those fairly significantly. Now, for some of you, that might be a good thing if you're on the low end of trading, but if you're like me and a lot of people that are just really into trading, the main thrill of it is going after those really expensive items, and most of the time, those are the painted wheels. So by having this new crate and possibly bringing back something like Lightning and Zombas, I can't say for sure 100%, but there is a very significant chance that it is going to lower the price of those wheels, and it just kind of takes the specialness away from them. So I don't know, maybe you guys have a different opinion, and if you do, be sure to comment it down below. But yeah, again, I don't like this idea, and I really don't want to see it. Now, as for the last thing that is usually in these crates, the mystery decals, you do not get to vote on which ones are going to be in it, so I can only speculate that it's going to be pretty much like the other ones, and we're probably going to see all 6 mystery decals in this new crate. As for the last thing in this video, I thought it would be interesting to talk about what items I'm going to be voting on. And to start it off here, I am not going to be voting at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to mess with bringing these items back, because I know no matter what I pick, the value of that is again most likely going to go down, and it's just kind of unfortunate. So I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to really tell you guys what to do about it, but yeah, just do whatever you want. I mean, you can vote for your favorite wheels. You can vote for wheels that are already cheap, and you know, I might actually do that, just because if I vote for like Photons or Lobos, those are already such common wheels that I don't really think the price would be affected that much, as opposed to the more popular ones. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do, but again, it's totally up to you. But anyways, guys, that is it for this update video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, again, remember to leave a like down below. It only takes a second and it helps me out a ton. And do not forget to subscribe for more update news in the near future. But other than that, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm the Llamacer, and I will see you guys next time.